die on you, so.
Let's see how that works out.
You promised Darius' character no such promises.
Yeah.
Well, these stairs look like they go down, so gonna head down there.
Yeah,
going
by all
down.
means.
Because that's, I think, where we need to go.
I re-equip my shield and bell and start ringing it. And oh, this is getting nervous, guys.
Of course. Let me make sure I'm picking the right map. I think it's this one, but I'm not sure. Let's double check here.
Need to get an instrument that doesn't require my hands to hold or something.
A harmonica with one of those mouthpiece attachments.
That
Yeah.
might work actually. Yeah.
Well, let's
mean,
get out of here and go get you a harmonica with one of those
Yeah.
mouthpieces.
I could also have a whistle I could just keep in my mouth, but then I wouldn't get to enchant you all with my wonderful conversation skills. So.
And you'd also negate everyone's stealth by constantly blowing a whistle.
I mean, this bell is pretty much effectively doing that. But yeah.
That's true. Yeah. I mean, a bell's ambiguous. A whistle is just, hey guys, there's someone here. Hello?
Okay, I figured out where you guys are. Give me a second to get this all correct.
Yes.
Don't move or anything.
I was also tempted to set up some traps in that accountant's room and ring that bell and let the enemy guards inside. Doesn't really
Well, since
matter.
we're kind of essentially... I know we're just waiting on you, but I'm going to activate my Crimson Right Sun Sword because I think we're getting close to where...
Ooh.
Yeah, and we're also getting to the point where I'm going to have to end the session because you're getting out way ahead of my preparation.
Oh, we could look around for some non-important stuff if that's the case.
That I don't want to give anything away. It might be difficult. It's kind of hard to get around this. We're getting to a point where it's going to get kind of dense in terms of stuff. Yeah.
I'm also going to drink a potion that Cole gave me real quick.
I didn't know you were injured, or that injured.
I was injured from before, but also the Crimson Right hurts me a little bit, so might as well stay topped up.
Are any of the people who are following us injured badly?
The worst is technically Chem. He's 16 out of 20 health.
Oh, that's not worth doing the healer's get then.
I don't think so. I'm just make sure I got it right here. Michael Magusian in front of him. Alright, then put Octavio
Yeah, that was a
there,
good
and
roll.
one next to Octavio.
Yeah, no, right?
Alright, then we'll do Esmeralda. And Harry. We'll put Darius in the back, Cole, and Machan, Kim, and Chivo, and Darius in the back. I'll make sure to put Cole as the wasp form. Okay. So, you make it down a long way. Sorry for the background noise, can't do anything about it. To like down quite a ways, up 40 feet down further from the first floor area, to like a basement, larder, crypt area. You're not entirely sure, but down beneath the castle. You've never been here before. All right. There's no doorway right here. Let me read this though. We do got stuff that you immediately will see as you come down the stairs.
Yep.
Like these cots and stuff. So many windows I've opened because I have all the characters and stuff. There's like different tabs. Okay, so we made it all the way to there. So yeah, you guys skipped a lot by going straight down.
Yeah.
You're accelerating this very quickly.
We did say there's
Uh,
nothing stopping Strahd from moving about if you think we're going through it too much. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's also a matter of preparation. I would want to be able to do something very specific if I'm gonna do that. But I could still, you're right about that. I'm not gonna make anything crazy happen right now. Too crazy. Anyway, but you do make it here, and this is some sort of quarters area for like probably guards or maybe servants or something.
We just
These are
walked into
basic
the main
huts.
guard barracks. That's wonderful. That's like
Sort of. Anyway,
Well, we
what I can
haven't
read here is
seen-
hey, I didn't really see any guards or anything. That's true.
Yeah. We haven't seen any guards or
yeah.
other
This has
vampires.
been rather underpopulated castle, I must say.
You've
It's
been
pretty empty.
weirdly lucky as far as where you've gone and what you've seen. You've been avoiding a lot of people. But I did read this. This dark passage runs for 20 feet, connecting an archway to the west with an ascending stone staircase to the east, which is where you're at now. To the north and south are 4 10-foot square alcoves cluttered with rotting cots and dirty rags. The ceilings are covered with yellow lichen. I think it's lichen. Yeah, so these cots here, and then I'll move you guys all into this next room, slide you over a little bit, and then you can see there's a doorway here, and there's a doorway here. Yeah.
I'm still on the upper.
Where,
I
yeah,
did
where,
have I forgot to move you. Yep, I moved
No.
myself, not you guys. There you go. This will work. Anyway, these are the cots I was talking about. You should see what I'm talking about now.
Oh yeah.
Then we got a doorway south and a doorway north. You came from over here. We use Cole's little temporary. This is the direction you came. From the east.
What are these things we passed by? These
They're
coffins?
cots, as
Oh,
in like,
cot.
yeah, beds, little shitty beds.
Can I search under them in case there's shit under there?
Monsters, maybe.
They're all ragged, torn
Oh,
strips of cloth. There's nothing there. It's just a cot. It's just a piece of wood, another piece of wood, and torn, ragged, rotten cloth.
okay.
They're not really in any shape of anything.
So
A lot down here doesn't look like it's been used or tended to in a long time. It's a lot of rubble, a lot of cobwebs, a lot of dust, a lot of, yeah, refuse.
guys, which door? Up or down? Or
well, first, can you give me vision? I
Oh,
cannot see because,
Yeah.
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 north or south?
I'm fine either way, myself.
You will have as much vision. Wait, does a wasp have dark vision?
I retain the features from my race,
Okay.
and I have a dark vision.
Oh, that's right. This token isn't right because it's let me give it to you.
I think this door is heavily booby trapped. We don't want to go through there.
I think that works.
Okay, well, it looks like one wants to go this way.
Sure.
Hold on a moment. I gotta make sure I got Cole
Oh.
figured out.
Yep.
No, just
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna redo the giant wasp copy of giant wasp thing because
Hmm.
I did it wrong before. If I redo it, it'll otherwise he won't be able to see, and it's kind of. Alright, there's a new one there. Now I need to make a copy of this.
So how big exactly is a giant wasp? Is it like the size of a human or like a dog?
Mm,
it's a medium size.
Yeah, kind of say like somewhere between like a dwarfish,
Okay.
halfling-ish, more like gnomish dwarfish, I would say. Halfling's too big.
I mean, gnomes are small, but yeah. So it's
Yeah,
like
I know. That's what I mean. That's what I meant.
the height
Between
of
a
the
gnome
dwarf,
and
but not as thick. So
yeah, exactly. Because I mean, it's kind of spindly being an insect. So I need to edit this to make sure that it's under the right control.
So its stinger is essentially the size of a dagger.
Yeah, yeah. Really wish it was easier to make this function. It's a weird thing doing the BCRA work because it requires a lot of like duplicating. Otherwise, if I give you control of something that's already in the campaign, it can really be fucking.
I was like, couldn't you just give it Cole's character
No,
down there to see
be-
in this remembrance?
Yeah, but I'd have to move him around all the same time at the same place. That's sometimes they have to also have different
Yeah.
visions because they're different creatures. But I got it now.
It's just a drag and drop thing, and then give me control and have my vision and all done. And I changed the character sheet because I retained my proficiency bonus and saving throws and all that.
Okay. So, how many traps did I accidentally set up with that nat one?
All of them.
All of them. Yeah, I
Maybe
think
here.
this is the disarm button. A siren plays. Oh, yeah. Not done.
Now I'm just gonna do that because I don't want to bother with anything else. So you should have control and sight of this thing here.
Okay.
Yeah, control by Stu has sight. Yeah, should be working.
Yep. I'm good.
Yeah, I'll make everything else work.
And my character sheet is completely blank.
I know, but we're not gonna be doing any combat right now.
Oh, okay.
You're
Oh,
better than
so
good.
weird.
You're buzzing.
So you wanted to go to the south door.
Yeah. Sure. Seems as good a choice as any. Honestly, I thought this area would avoid more combat than the other one. But
Depends.
yeah,
Where you go.
you can't tell me, but yeah.
Oh, so we've got graves here.
Oh shit!
It's
Yeah,
not like we have a grave cleric.
Yeah, there's a shit ton of bones here. Let me read.
I sure rest
Like they're stacked in a very ceremonial way.
It looks like it's a table with chairs.
Made of bone.
God damn it!
Yeah.
Skeletons and whatnot are the one thing one will not paranoidly attack because Lelor did. Fuck's sake.
Yeah, I don't want this giant skeleton table to attack us.
I mean, there's like a bunch of skeletons in general in the room, right?
Oh shit!
Ah, fuck.
Did that guy? Okay, never mind. I'll wait to see what happens.
Yeah. I'll read everything. Dark stains cover the floor of this area. Large oak tables, scarred and beaten, lay scattered like toys about the room, their wood crushed and splintered. Replacing them are furnishings made entirely of human bones. The walls and the 20-foot high vaulted ceiling are a sticky yellow color, not because of faded or time-worn plaster, but because they are adorned with bones and skulls and rings in a morbidly decorative fashion, giving the room a cathedral-like quality. 4 enormous mounds of bones occupy the corners of this ossuary, and garlands of scores extend from these mounds to a chandelier of bones that hangs from the ceiling above a long table constructed of bones in the center of the room. 10 chairs made of bones and festooned with decorative skulls surround the table, resting atop which is in an ornate, bowl-shaped vessel made of yet more bones. The doors to the north and south are sheathed in bone, but the steel-banded double doors in the center of the east wall are not. Above these eastern doors is mounted the skull of a dragon.
That's exactly what I was looking for.
That's a thing.
That's exactly.
Yeah, that is, I guess, a thing you were looking for. Give me just a second. Make sure I got that right.
So
These eastern doors here, yeah. Those are the ones that have the dragon skull.
yeah,
This dragon skull is mounted there, yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, standing, like sitting in a chair here in the far corner is Strahd. Or at least what Michael
Oh.
saw before was the same exact visage.
It's that Strahd guy.
That guy. That
I'm like,
dude.
where? I don't see him out of my range of sight. Strahd's here.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
At
I
first,
guess the light doesn't go that far.
Yeah,
well,
that's
it
like-
doesn't.
That's as far as I can see.
Like,
Oh,
yeah,
literally
we should-
one square away from vision.
yeah.
Yeah.
he's-
at
right.
first, Lucian was looking at the dragon skull, thinking, "Hey, we were looking for that." But then he sees Strahd and thinks, "So, someone's got
We're
to
also
die."
looking for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were also looking for that. And
He says, well, I believe you found me. But
Oh, yeah, Strahd in the flesh, I presume. Or are you just
as much
another
as I have
illusion?
any. He picks up a bone, like a small like finger, and throws it over at one, and it's kind of not violently. It's just kind of tumbles through the air.
To
and
demonstrate
kinda
he's
pokes you in
there.
the chest.
Sure.
as
Yeah, it hits you in the chest. It's a very convincing illusion, if anything, and also Lucian, it's not an illusion.
oh,
But you don't. I mean, you could say that, but you know.
oh, I was gonna ask you, if once he tosses something to one, can I toss a flask of holy water at him?
I mean, you can
You catch.
try.
You're just gonna do
yeah,
a sucker
that
punch holy water at him. It's not the dialogue or
Yeah,
anything.
I'm not even really aiming at him. I'm just like throwing it at his square, because fucking Strahd.
Come on, he's got some lovely dialogue. Let's hear the dialogue.
Oh no, I want to hear his dialogue as he burns from holy water.
Though to see him walk through the holy water like it's nothing to him and continue his dialogue would be quite funny too. But
Yeah, just checking something.
I've been upside down for quite a while now. Should I be making like con saves to stop like the blood rushing to my head by now?
It would have been impossible in some of those places to go up the upside down because there wasn't any.
Yeah.
Not
Like
impossible.
stairs?
There wasn't. The stairs wouldn't really make any sense. You would be higher than the other people. You would need to like
Oh, fun.
kind of go down and then go back up and then go yeah. It would be,
For the areas I couldn't walk on the ceiling, I would walk on the side of the wall. But yeah.
yeah. For the hell of it, yes, you're fine in terms of it's uncomfortable, but you can do it. I can't think of any restrictions for someone that has the spell effect.
Okay. Also, how long has it been since I got that blood fear pin?
It's not been 3 hours.
No, it's not 3 hours, but it's like
Yeah, it's not been that long. It's been, I don't know, maybe an hour. It's not been that long.
Oh,
I mean,
wow.
you guys were, you kind of just went straight places. You didn't do a whole lot of like waiting around. Because you
Yeah.
got it when you talked to you kind of talked or saw the woman in the north of the bath. It was
Hmm.
just before that, and then
Okay.
you went eastward and then down, and that was it. It was a very short period of time.
I mean, there was
Um,
also faffing about with the woman. There was also the chests
That
we
was-
saw and.
That was all before.
Oh right,
Or
it was.
the woman
before,
was
wasn't it?
light after, and that was like 10 minutes. So, again, if you have 3 hours of it, nowhere near that amount of time.
No. I'm not arguing that it should be deactivated. I was just curious how much time. Anyway,
Yeah.
continue. Sorry.
He says, well, what he does, in response to that, he just, I have to make sure he can't cheat. But,
It's more just like a cheap shot because, you know, I hate the guy.
Hmm.
And he's
yeah,
like,
I know, but you rolled
asshole.
so well. It's like I don't want to have to use a fucking legendary action just to
Oh.
fucking outdo that, and it's
Oh.
just it's complicated and weird.
Couldn't you just blast it out of the sky in midair or something?
I can make him try an attack of that kind.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll give it a shot. I have to roll high.
Ooh.
That's pretty decent. For the hell of it, thematic effect. While the flask is hovering like in midair, gets about halfway there, and then he points at his like an index finger on his left hand because he threw the bone with his right hand, and then he zaps it with a ray of frost. It shatters the glass, and he gets hit with a small amount of it, taking I don't know, he takes a small amount of damage as like you see the water fall into his face, and like you see like burns on his face momentarily, and like sizzling and
Ooh.
smoke, like
Hmm.
mist coming off of it, or steam, I guess, whatever the equivalent. It'd be like vaporized flesh, I guess, would be the most accurate way of putting it.
That's the real struggle.
Yeah, it
Mm.
like, comes up, and he doesn't even have a change in his impression or emotions. He just then sighs and says, I suppose this is what was always meant to happen.
What, you getting
always
blasted in
happened.
the face with a flask of holy water?
I've fought so many of you here, so many times. It's almost gotten boring,
Yeah.
but the hunt is always interesting.
Well, we
Let's
would
see
ask
how
you.
long.
We would ask you to be our friends, but we only brought a wasp with us. So.
He says, it's always been interesting to see how long they last. You've come further than most of them. Let's see how well you can do. And with that, he just kind of gives you a bow of the head, kind of like a light bow, and then turns into a flurry of bats.
Oh, fuck us.
Yeah, like a bunch of different bats all at once, and like a smoke, a cloud, a mist sort of consumes his body as this happens. And it's
Lucian, you're the monster hunter. Is that normal?
No, I'd say not.
and then you see this the bats kind of like fly around in all different directions, going, let's say, over here, and over there, and over there, and in all directions at once, kind of like a tornado, just cyclone or something, just spinning out from him at a clockwise fashion, and then getting larger and larger. There's not like more and more bats. It just, let's say, there's eventually becomes like, let's say, 30 or 40 bats. But meanwhile, say, Lucian would be the one that makes the most sense. Do a perception check.
Okay. I have a feeling it's a trick because I have that feeling.
Yes.
I don't.
Unfortunately, 11 is not fantastic. You see vaguely the mist form that I mentioned before, like that. It's like a black smoke behind the bats, kind of head in away from you in a different direction, the opposite direction of the bats. And eventually he fades from view when it comes to be like all the bats kind of turn into inky splotches and fall to the ground or hit the walls or whatever. So it's like ink kind of coming into contact with surfaces. So they were kind of bats, but not entirely. They were meant to like obscure your vision, and he
Ink bats.
Smoke
no
bomb.
longer
Smoke bat.
a smoke bat, really. Yeah, and then he fades from view. Because I need to think about specifically as a DM about how I want to do this.
Okay.
Because this is technically the Hall of Bones, and you guys just literally wasp blind right all the way here, so it's making things.
How
juicy.
directly did we get here? Did we just like somehow make a beeline there without even trying?
It was because most of us fell down the giant stairs.
Yeah.
So
But you already wanted to go down.
That's-
That wouldn't have made much of a difference.
Once we figured he'd be at the lowest level, it was pretty easy. We'd
Yeah, and I reminded you of the the
prophecy.
fortune. Yeah, and that was. I don't think that's overstepping me as a DM. You guys would have known that.
Yeah.
That should be on your mind all the time. The fortunes are really important. They have been the whole time.
We still don't know what the big
but-
guy's for, but he sees.
And also remember that you don't have the icon or whatever, not the icon, the emblem, the amulet thing that I mentioned. You don't have that yet,
Oh yeah, we still.
which is necessary.
It's necessary? Should you have told us that? I mean, okay.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it was said it when it was to defeat Shroud. You need to have all these artifacts, or at least in the case of the Sunsword, that makes things easier. It's not necessary to kill them. It's just profoundly easier if you have it.
Mm.
The icon, what's the fucking called? God damn it! It's no. Why did my notes gone entirely? That's irritating. There. The holy symbol of Ravenkind. That needs to be obtained, and that has to be obtained, I would say. Then the Tome of Strahd is just useful information, but I have an idea about how to make that be something.
Okay.
I have lots of ideas about how the final battle is going to take place, or how it's going to work functionally, mechanically, but I didn't do it yet because I didn't think you would go there so directly.
Yeah, we did kind of get here fast. By all means, if you want to hide Strahd in a different room and have us re-find it after we find the item.
Not exactly. I want to do like fighting, moving,
Mm.
different things, fighting, moving, final battle.
Sure.
There. Yeah. I just didn't want to do it right now because I'm tired, and also it's already been 4.5 hours.
Oh, absolutely.
And I wasn't prepared to do something of this magnitude yet. I
I
thought we were going to do more basic things,
Mm.
running into people, traps, and such.
Mm-hmm.
Hope that does not bother anyone.
No. It's perfectly fine.
No.
I would rather have you prepared for the actual battle than to half-ass
everybody
it.
would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I was getting tired as well, by the way. I was going to suggest ending soon anyway.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was intending on ending it probably right when we came down here, but I didn't want to. I like leaving it up on the hook.
Oh,
Cliffhanger.
Yeah. I always have something like, oh, that's how it ended last time. This is where it kicks off. I think the more boring ways to end fights or end sessions are like long rests and stuff like that. It's like, well, less dramatic.